What? This is some broken trash. It's actually not broken anymore.
No, it's not.
No, it's actually
doing pretty decent.
Yeah.
It's just got, what is it? It needs an alignment.
You know what the sad part is like it was aligned fine. And that's so annoying.
Yeah.
Because
you made it worse?
I didn't make it worse. I paid someone to make it worse. So I didn't do it.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Yes. It's finally time to start modifying Albert's 350Z.
Well,
because we had to spend a lot of time fixing Albert's 350Z.
We did a couple things.
What? What modification
We did one
have we
thing.
done?
We've done one thing.
What?
We got the Volks on.
Yeah, but that's not, it had HREs, so it's not like it's a modification.
Bruh, but look at them. Look at them Volks, bruh.
They look fantastic. I'm not gonna argue with that.
Oh my goodness.
But like, what modification have we done?
Oh my goodness.
You're just not happy now.
Oh my goodness.
You're just trying to avoid the question. You're a terrible individual.
Look at that. It's just so legit.
It does look really good.
I can't wait to get the Brembos on. That's gonna be great.
The Brembos are gonna look fantastic. See, that's a modification.
Yeah. So,
we're gonna finally modify it.
We're finally, you know, the Volks, technically those were already modified.
Yeah.
We're gonna put a front lip on.
On this wonderful, definitely not messed up front bumper.
This bumper is jacked up.
What? It's perfect.
Look at that. It's, you know, it's honestly pretty decent drift stitching. For all things considered.
There's some missing stuff.
Let's throw a zip tie in there before we throw the lip on there.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
We would plastic weld, but I just don't care enough.
This bumper is quite literally just to be a bumper on a car, and if it gets smashed, it doesn't really matter. This is not a final product that will be on this car forever. We're trying to figure out what we're gonna do with the front bumper setup. So temporarily, this is kind of the placeholder. Well, and you know, honestly, like it's cheap enough. You know, we bought a lip, which is in this lovely Magicdrift box. Don't ask about the van, we'll get there eventually. Anyways, in this lovely Magicdrift cardboard box. How much was the lip? Wasn't too expensive. It's $105 shipped. Magicdrift N3R. This is the one that kind of bows up in the middle like the Nismo V3 front bumper. Yeah, okay, I figured. But it also looks like a Urus front lip. So I would have called it like a UR lip. But then some kind of combination between. Yeah, something like that. So they don't get sued. Yeah. We have some other stuff to do to the bumper. Right now, we're doing this. Yeah. We have some canards. We're basically gonna try to like transform this bumper in some way, shape, or form. To kind of look cool, and for the moment, while it's not in its final settings, it'll be something to have on it that doesn't look awful. Like garbage. It doesn't look like a big steel type bumper bar that does nothing. Yeah, definitely considering a bash bar, but who knows? We'll get there. We'll see where this goes. Albert's kind of indecisive. I'm super indecisive. Yeah. So as you can see, with this bumper, there's like cracked paint. And actually the lip will cover this line, which is nice. There's a broken tab back here. Yeah, this thing's kind of beat. So the reality is that we are going to need to drill into the face of the bumper to make sure that the lip stays mounted. Which honestly doesn't even matter. No, it doesn't. Like I said, with this bumper being what it is, it's really just let's make it look good. So we've got this Magicdrift bumper or front lip. We're just gonna open it up. Box cutter. Yeah, let's have you do the damn thing. Sud it. Sud it. Sud it. Has arrived. Sud it. Oh, sud it. Hey. Hey. License plate frame. Polyurethane aerodynamics. Is that what that says? It does. This feels like polyurethane too. I think they make this just out of spare lips. For real? That's not bad. I'll just throw that right there. Not gonna put it on, but. Okay, you have, I'm assuming that's hardware. It's gotta be. You know, this was packaged pretty well. Just take this and throw it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just get this out of here. Okay, front lip. You know, if we want, we can use this to breakdance later. Sorry, what? The box. What about it? We could use it to breakdance later. Just open it up. Sorry, did you say something? I didn't hear you. What? What is that? Come on, man. Oh, wait. It's a chalice. Okay. Bruh. That's actually, wait, is it the, but no, like, it's actually not even the same material. But like, why?
I'm not mad at it. I'm super stoked, actually.
You need to go put it in your apartment.
But like, why? Why a cup? That's cool though. It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's definitely. No, it's not made out of the same material as the lip. So here you go. Here's your lip chalice holder.
You know, I've got to say.
You got it?
Yes. We ordered another one of these.
It didn't come like this.
It didn't come like this. I had actually sold it because I was
indecisive
about whether or not I was gonna just get another front bumper setup, which I am gonna do.
Okay, it did come with hardware. 2 screws.
We have a ton of extra hardware, so we're gonna
2 screws. You might need more.
Yeah.
If you buy this, get more than just 2 screws, please.
But you know, the complaint that I had about the last lip, this is actually a good talking point. Complaint.
What are you doing?
You don't know my life.
Here, give me your chalice. I'll put it back in the box.
We gotta walk around with that chalice.
Just everywhere?
Just everywhere.
Everywhere.
So this is actually pretty good to notice. The other lip that we had received, which was also from Magicdrift.
Yeah, it was the same company.
It had like seams.
Where it had been fused together.
Where it had been like fused together from like a previous mold. And I had actually, in my mind, because we had ordered another one, I was thinking in my mind we were gonna have to sand it and paint it before we installed it.
I think we're just gonna install this.
I think we're just gonna install it.
Yeah.
Let's mock it up.
With more than 2 screws. Let's move all the...
Yeah, especially that chalice.
I'll put this in the garage for safekeeping.
That thing is boss, dude.
That's actually not bad.
I'm pretty stoked about that. So random. Oh, hey, that looks pretty good. Let's see how the fitment is, but... Yo, talk about like a 1000% improvement right now.
Does it fit pretty well?
That side is pretty good so far.
He's got to stretch it a bit. Yeah. Fold the bumper in a bit. Got it?
Dude.
That's actually not bad.
So, in my mind, I'm thinking we're gonna need to pin this up a little bit.
Well, that's what we have screws for. We have more hardware than just the 2 screws.
To be honest, yeah. So
you might have to do just around the, because there's a little bit of a gap here, you know, right at the fake turn signals.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to pin the center with at least
2 screws, I'd say.
At least 2.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
like here
I'm thinking
there.
4, to be honest.
That's
fine. I think 4 right
I mean,
here.
realistically, no one's going to complain about having more hardware on a lip to make sure it doesn't fly off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you definitely need more than the 2 provided tiny screws. Which, like I said, we have really big screws because Albert doesn't know how to buy bolts.
I'm actually really impressed with the...
I love that you ignored that.
Well, we'll see how the hardware looks.
You're gonna see how Albert doesn't know how to buy bolts.
I'm impressed with the fitment, to be honest. It's
10 millimeter and M6 are different.
No, they fit.
It's not that they don't fit.
The same thread.
It's that they're gigantic.
It's got really big bolts.
This big. I think you got washers too. But no, this is gonna look pretty good on here, honestly. Like it'll fit together pretty nicely.
Yeah, and then once the grill goes on,
I'll get in there, Mr. Cameraman.
This might seriously like just transform the look of the front bumper.
I think it's gonna help a lot, to be honest with you. And it actually doesn't increase a lot of low either.
No, it doesn't, and that's why I like the N3 style. And this is another reason if you're debating on the Nismo lip, like the regular Nismo lip, or the N3R lip. Something to consider is that the Nismo lip is going to create a lot of pull on the front bumper.
That's true.
Because it's just a blade. And so a lot of people with the Nismo lip will find themselves not mounting it on the face of the bumper, and then it ends up tugging the lip off and tearing it. I've seen it happen like on a few 350Zs. With the N3 lip, because it bows up like this,
it gives you a little more clearance.
Yeah, you're going to find yourself having a tiny bit of lift in the center of the bumper. So I think that's going to compensate for it, but at the same time, we're still going to play it safe and drill into the face because
we don't want it to rip off.
Well, we also just don't have tabs on the side to just mount on the side.
It's not the best bumper, but we want to do it correctly.
No, ideally, if we do a good enough job with this, I'm going to keep this for a while.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because this car still needs Brembo parts to finish the Brembo kit.
If you didn't see, it has these lovely rock chips. These are custom JDM. Cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Very expensive rock chips.
Yes, very. That's a true statement. They are very expensive rock chips because they require a repaint or vinyl wrap. That is actually true.
That is very true.
Expensive rock chips.
So, but we have a lot of goodies coming onto this car.
Finally versus fixing.
Some really legit stuff. Initial fitment wise,
not bad. Well, you know, and again, for $104 whatever it was dollars, that's
plus a chalice and license plate frame.
Dude, the chalice
is like a $20 value right there.
The chalice is pretty cool.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and show you how we install this. You know, everyone has $100.
No, honestly,
when you get into money cars, $100 is nothing.
Well, everyone's got $100 now with that stimmy.
That stimmy hit hard. Now 14. You could buy 13. You could buy 13 of these.
13 of these. Or you could buy like 1,000 rear spats.
Oh, think of the possibilities.
You could have 1,000 rear spat.
Dude, what if you just like lined them on the van and just?
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yeah,
we're not gonna do that.
Okay, all right, let's get into it.
All right, you go ahead and do your thing. I'll do.
So we are gonna go with 10 bolts to attach this thing. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side because we don't have anything on the back, so it's just gonna be all on the face. So we're doing this in order to make sure that this lip just does not shift because this bumper is sketchy. The hardware was like $6 on Amazon. It was not expensive at all. So totes worth it. Oh, I see what you're saying. You think it's not gonna squeeze in there? Oh yeah, no, we're good. It's just a real tight fit.
That's what she said.
So we're gonna start from inside to out to make sure that the lip kind of distributes itself on the bumper properly. Instead of starting from one side to the other, you might end up with a lip that kind of shifts and then gives you extra slack on one side. I've had that issue on Type R lips on Integras in the past. It eventually sorts itself out because the way you mount it is double stick tape. We're not using double stick tape on this because it really just doesn't matter. We're using 10 bolts. There's no reason to double stick tape it. Okay, so we're that there.
Here's all the right tools. In our case, we're using Allen bolts. So I just have a little Allen head, and I have my little Allen sockets. And and a 13 mil for these nuts, which means it's probably standard size, but also these nuts, which means it's probably a half-inch standard, but also whatever. 13 mil works. Okay, so do you want to start to secure that, or what do you want to do?
I think we place hold them.
Okay, then put this here.
Hold on, let me.
I'm gonna bring it out here. Watch the. Don't put your hand on the backside.
Oh no, it's not. Nice.
Last thing I need is a drill into your hand. I used to work with someone who that happened to.
Oh.
Totally drilled into his hand.
Nice. Okay.
That'll hold real good.
Yeah. No.
You don't normally need to use hardware like this to install a lip.
No, you really don't. But
a lot of people will install lips with double stick tape. Actually,
double stick tape and
if you saw the Garage Very Lip video with Miata, that was all M6 bolts with some double stick tape, and it's holding great.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you have a legit lip on a
car that it's made for.
Car that it's made for. Well, car that it's made for, and
it's not a replica.
The bumper is not messed up.
Yeah, that's true. This is messed up, so that does make things a little more difficult.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with this one and then this one?
Yeah.
Hey, clean.
There we go.
Clean, clean.
If you're doing this on something you care about, please take the time to measure it out properly.
Should we use a proper nut and bolt setup for this just to make sure it pins and doesn't move?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah.
I think what we should do is maybe screw, nut, bolt, middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, just basically where it has the most issues. Basically right under these, I think would be perfect.
And that'll hold
1, 2. Yeah. It's gonna look great.
With any luck.
With any luck, yeah. Nice. Clean.
Hopefully. Like I said, no measurements.
Yeah. I think this method of starting from the center and fanning out will pay off.
The slip is very slippery.
space drill. Oh man, that's a great sound.
It does sound cool, right?
Sounds
I love
really
it. It's
cool.
just like this is the brushless drill from Snap-on because I like really expensive things that I don't need.
You hit the nail on the head there, dude.
Dude, it's great stuff though. It sounds like a space gun. Come on, you're not upset.
It is great stuff. As I'm using your hard handle Snap-on ratchet.
The hard handle ratchet that I also have.
To install the jankiest lip on the jankiest bumper.
$100 lip. Well, the best part is, you know, that's the Snap-on hard handle ratchet that I also have the regular chrome handle and the comfort handle because I needed 3.
Yeah, why not, right?
It's really stupid, but at the same time, like, I'm real happy, so like that's all that matters to me, man.
Yeah.
Vaguely my upper foot.
Nice.
Since you care about your lips, please measure it.
We care. We just...
This bumper is destroyed. We don't care enough on this bumper. If we were doing that, well, I mean, when we did the garage lip, we were very specific.
Oh yeah, if you guys haven't seen the install on that and you have a Miata, check that one out. It's
somewhere.
If I remember to, I'll put a link to it in the top.
There's cats running around everywhere.
Sometimes I'd be forgetting that stuff. That weeble wobbled a little bit more than I would have liked to once it punched through, but I think it'll still be fine.
Yeah, we'll line it up. We'll make it work. We can expand holes if we need to.
Yeah. No, I think this will still be fine.
I just want you to pull on that a bit so when the bumper does the thing, it doesn't like... There we go.
Bingo.
That's what I wanted. Perfect. That way the bumper didn't flex super far down and create offset holes.
Yeah, right in the center of that like little pocket, yeah. Bingo. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think that'll fit pretty well.
You feel like that's a good spot?
I feel like that's about where it is on the other side.
Yeah.
I just want to drill slowly so it doesn't smooth. Here we go.
All right.
Holes. Okay. And there we go.
We are on. Now let's just button up the bottom.
Yeah, so we are going to put, like we talked about, 2 screws and a nut and bolt in the bottom of this to keep that from bowing out.
Maybe 3, because it bows a lot in the center. 1, 2, 3. What do you think?
Well, what I was saying is 2 screws, 1 bolt in the middle.
Oh, so a screw, and a nut and bolt.
Yes.
Got you. That's it. Yeah, no, I didn't understand what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, you're fine. I just got to go digging for a bolt now. I'll be right back.
Well,
into my storage cabinet.
We have these beautiful little rear sets that we can mine for hardware.
I mean, yeah, we can use it. Why is the nylock on backwards?
Oh, I did that by accident. Let me just make sure this is right. Yeah.
Where's those screws that we just had for this?
No, this one's perfect.
Yeah, where's the
screws? What screws?
This man.
So those will be the 2 screws on the side?
Yeah.
So should we start with the nut and bolt in the center first?
I think so.
So these came off my old SV650. They are
terrible.
China. It's funny because it says GSXR 13.
Does it really?
GSXR rear sets fit on SV650s. I think GSXR 1000, like 02 rear sets.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I brought these over because they had been sitting in my closet forever and I figured we could mine them for hardware, which is...
And then throw them away.
Exactly.
Not use them.
No, we're not going to use them for anything.
Can I see the bolt, please? Thank you.
And then let me see if that washer will fit. Do you have a washer for it? I think this washer will be too big. The flex, I'm not crazy about the flex.
The flex seal.
But I do want it to stay mounted strong, so I'm not mad at it. What do you think? I want to get your opinion here. Basically just dead center, right? Right here?
Yeah, but remember the lip shape? I would try to keep it in a spot where...
I've got a ton of space to work with back here. Obviously it should be farther back to pin it up more, right?
Well, what I'm saying is the lip under here. Is there a ton of space back?
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Okay, cool. Yeah, then yeah.
So I'm thinking like right here, dead center.
Maybe up a little bit. Just so you don't have anything pull through.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I like that we're putting an SV650 rear set bolt in the bottom of this thing. It's kind of like heritage. Not like heritage, but like
memories.
Memories. Well, this bolt is going to be barely long enough. I need to feed it through a little bit more. Is this the right size?
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah.
There we go. And then yeah, like so, a screw. That's
yeah, no, that's a screw will hold. Because this is barely any pressure if you see like.
Yeah, no, you're barely pushing it.
Yeah. Okay, so are these self-tappers or are they, should we just get
They're self-tapper enough, but I don't have a...
You don't have a drill bit that's small enough?
No, I don't have a bit driver.
Oh.
Of all the things you'd think I'd have, you know?
What size are we looking for?
What do you mean?
Probably here. Yeah, right here. Just based on the way it flexes. For this general purpose, this Magicdrift hardware will not work, which is fine.
Well, to be fair, they wanted it like in the corners.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think that this hardware is good enough to hold the lip on. As far as literally just putting it on, like, I don't even think, to be honest, I don't even think double stick tape by itself with the screws is good enough.
I can agree with that.
With these kinds, especially the way that this thing flexes. I'd say pro tip, you're gonna need to button up this lip. Cause it just, I've seen it on Z's, it just looks janky, man.
These are kind of dumb. See if this works.
So I would say if these end up feeding themselves out for whatever reason, we'll just switch to a nut and bolt setup.
Yeah, basically.
In the future, because this is really easy to access, this part right here.
Yeah.
So we can even do it with it on the car.
Yeah, very easily.
But
there we go.
We are buttoned up.
Magicdrift lip is on.
So let's go ahead and...
So go ahead and order Magicdrift because they give you a chalice.
Bro, I'm saying though.
You hit my wheels.
Sorry.
My guy. I mean, that's
the fender hardware.
Yeah.
The lip is on strong.
The lip is on real strong. Car unlocked?
From the driver's side, which is where you need to be anyways.
Exactly. Pop the hood and just kind of lay this in place. We still have some more work to do.
Yeah, we're just gonna test fit because we're gonna do more to this front bumper. We got a couple more things to do, but okay. Finally,
yeah,
modification, huh? With as much talk as I do about exterior modifications,
we hadn't done any.
We haven't done a single one yet.
Oh no. All right, I'll hold this side if you want to hold that side and we can get kind of a look on camera. Like I said, just hold it over there. We'll get a camera shot of it and then we can look at it ourselves. That's not terrible looking.
No, it's pretty good.
It's a lip.
Honestly, that's a huge improvement.
It is, I agree completely.
And I think the hardware actually looks pretty good on it.
So you can see the hardware did kind of concave a little bit.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
it did sink.
Yeah, there you go, sink. That's the word. And, you know, there's a little gaps, but I mean...
And it looks nice and buttoned up in the middle.
It's $100 lip. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's a $100 polyurethane lip. I would say, if we're talking about whether or not this lip is worth buying, the answer is yes.
You can hold it. I'm going to step back real quick and take a look at it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's not bad.
Yeah?
I'll switch with you.
If you hold it right here, I think it'll hold just right at the emblem.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Hey.
Progress.
You know, that looks pretty good.
Yeah. I'm not upset at it by any means.
No.
Not for $100. So we're going to remove this now and put more stuff on because...
Yeah, we've got more things to do to this bumper.
There you go. Set it down. Yeah, it looks good.
So let us know what you guys think of this lip. Let us know if you think it's worth it. I think ultimately it's the way that we installed it is kind of, I wouldn't say bare minimum. This is probably the maximum.
This is gonna hold it really well.
But like if you push your car at all, like I had a splitter, a J's Racing front bumper, like a authentic one, and an S2000, and I was doing 125 and the thing just exploded on me from the back pressure.
I don't remember that.
Twice. I was on the way to IBOC in 2014. I was on the way to IBOC.
Old days now.
Yeah, and it blew up on me. So that's why I do things like this. And it actually happened again on the G37. We had installed the WRX front lip.
That's right.
And the downforce had caused it to pull out. Even though we had done 14 screws on the bottom, it wasn't enough to keep that lip from pulling down at speed.
That's true.
Because I had actually done well, what happened was I hit a dip and it grabbed, whoa! Okay. Anyways, that's gonna be it.
He did speed and it pulled the lip off.
That's gonna be it for the lip video. Let us know what you guys think of this lip, if you would get one yourselves. Let us know what you guys think of the video in the comments down below. If you like the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. We'd really appreciate it.
And we appreciate you guys.
See you in the next one.